What's up, y'all? It's Pat with the Beard Channel, man. I want to talk to y'all this morning about a problem some guys will never ever have. Some of y'all will never ever have a problem having a nappy beard, and it's all good. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all gravy and stuff right now. But the only reason I say that is because you got your long stringy beards and you got your tight nappy beards. I got a tight nappy beard, and I am a black man. When I wake up in the morning, this thing is tight against my face. But you know, it's all about the moisture still. You want to keep it moisturized and everything like that because either way it goes, it could be tight and nappy but not be dry. So one of the things I notice is that, hey, you might want to do a plethora of different things at night, whether it's conditioning at night, putting oil in at night, it's just different things. But I mean, as far as a long spectrum is concerned, man, it'll go a long way, you know what I mean? You don't get beards so you can have them tomorrow night or the day after, you know what I mean? You get a beard because it's a vision that you embody yourself. It's a way of doing and seeing and being portrayed and projected that you agree with for the long haul, you know what I mean? Not cutting it, letting it grow. But I want to read an excerpt to you guys, man. I never done this before, but I got this book, man. It's called Effortless Mastery by Kenny Warner. Really cool book. It's about liberating the master musician within yourself. But check this out, y'all. The segment's called I'm Going to Be a Star. This has got to be the craziest reason of all. All of the people who pursue careers in music, be it jazz or classical or playing weddings and bar mitzvahs, how many become stars? A musician's life is the riskiest investment in the universe. If it's money you're after, become a bank president. If you're a struggling musician artist, there are only three real reasons you don't quit. You're having a lot of fun and you love the music that much, number one. Number two, you have a deep-seated need to express yourself through music. Or number three, you're either too lazy, too scared, or too dysfunctional to retrain for another career. I believe that if you're motivated by either of the first two reasons, or by both, you'll be taken care of. Many of us are unaware of the depths that music beckons us to. Keith Jarrett, in an article for the New York Times, used the occasion of Miles Davis's death to comment on the music scene and society in general. He wrote, "Try to imagine the first musician. He wasn't playing for an audience or a market or working on his next recording or touring with his new show or working on his image. He was playing out of his need for music. Every year, the number of musicians who remember why they play music in the first place gets smaller. And the greatest loss from the handful was Miles Davis, who died last year." They wrote this, and I mean, I think it's a very powerful segue of the paragraph into the beard because, you know, or even music. I'm a musician as well. I wouldn't have that book, but it's all about seeing what you want to do. Um, you don't necessarily have to have the best reason for wanting to do what you want to do, but if you have reasons, those reasons will definitely further your steps. They'll make your steps more meaningful that you take to the goal. For me, the goal is music career and beard. Nice, long, big beard. But, look at my beard now. It's not the longest ever. It's nappy, it's tight. Of course, if I, oil in this, that, and the third, it'll show its length a little bit more. But I'm not so concerned about where it is right now. It's more so about me understanding that I have reasons and a vision, and I have a why for why I want to be where I want to be. And therefore, that's what keeps me from letting the barbers chop it off. And that's what keeps me from, tripping out when that one day the beard doesn't look all right, or one day I don't see the results I want to see. It's all about the end goal. So I love y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed sharing some segments of Effortless Mastery by Kenny Warner with you guys for a second, and my thoughts on the beard and stuff this morning. So y'all take care, man. Peace and love.